So yeah, let's start a little bit about me. So obviously my name's Sabir Rahman, and obviously my name's Arabic, so it's pronounced Sabir, but because I'm Bengali, we say Sabir. So shout out to my Bengali brothers and sisters out there, and Assalamu alaikum to all the Muslim brothers and sisters out there as well. So yeah, uh, so let's start. So why do I want to go into nursing? To be honest, never wanted to even be a nurse. If I'm being honest, I wanted to be a dentist originally, but things just didn't turn out to go that path. Does that make sense? So essentially, I did my GCSEs and then went into A levels. And in A levels, I actually ended up doing A level psychology, A level sociology, and also a BTEC in applied science. So the BTEC in applied science was what drove me to then want to become like going into like the whole nursing side of things, because I've always had that sort of innate sort of nature of like, wanting to care for people, and especially my family. A lot of them are in healthcare, so I've always been interested in healthcare in general, and yeah, so that's why I guess my motivation was to go into nursing. So I'm actually in my first year still of uni. I started in January 2022, and right now, as I'm making this video, it is the 13th of September 2022, and I've only just started my second semester basically. So I've already done one placement, and that placement was in the general hospital here, and I worked in like an elderly ward, where they had like chronically and medically ill patients, and probably one of my toughest placements so far. I mean, even though it's my first one, that was a really tough placement, because it was constant, just stuff to do, just constant. So being like a first year student and just being dropped into it just like that straight away, it's been crazy. And my best advice to anyone who's going into nursing or who's thinking of going into nursing, just take it slow. When you start up, just have that mindset that you're going in to learn something new. You're not going to know everything. Hell, you're not going to know anything at all if you've not had like any prior experience. I mean, if you've worked as like a healthcare assistant or something beforehand, like before even getting into uni, then maybe you'll have a little bit of an understanding. But if you haven't and you've literally just dropped into it, then yeah, you won't have much of an idea. So my best advice to you would be, take it slow, take a deep breath. That's one thing. Take a deep breath, take it slow, and just go with the flow. That's it. Go with the flow. Okay? And literally just the first 2 weeks, yeah. Just attend. Just attend and see what it's like. And also get to know as many people in your class as possible within those 2 weeks, because those are the guys you're going to be with for the rest of that time you're there. So make an effort, get to know the people, and build connections. That's my best advice to you. Yeah, so another thing I want to talk about is obviously there's a massive like demand for nurses now. So another thing is, I'm not entirely like, like I'm not entirely like understanding of like the whole situation at the moment currently, but obviously as far as I know is that there's like a massive demand for nurses right now. Especially I know that the government's trying to get a lot of nurses from overseas, but one thing is that if you are trying to get into nursing, expect it to be hard. Because when I came into nursing, I didn't think it would be as hard as it is for me right now. And if anything, like, I'm actually glad that, you know, I was able to put in the time and actually, you know, actually like get through that first semester. It was really hard, but what you need to do is manage your time especially well when you're in uni. It's really different to A levels, man. So take it steady and plan your time. Planning ahead is one of the best things you can do when you're at uni. And one thing that I do, I got like a little notepad here. It's like a Jungle Book one. And so one thing that I do, let's take yesterday for example. Right here I've got put in simple things like wake up, drink water, pray, make breakfast, work out, and go uni. Those were like my morning tasks. And then after that I split it, and then I gave my evening tasks, which is working on my business, reading the Quran, and then getting to bed by 10. And also put a side note saying I want to reflect and journal and make my to-do list for the day after before I go to sleep as well. And yeah, I really recommend making to-do lists like that. I'll make a different video on it if that's something I can potentially facilitate. But yeah, so essentially that's it. Just make a to-do list and it will give structure to your day. But let me know if in the comments if you want to see a video on the to-do list. I can make it in more detail, 100%. But yeah, as I said before, I had a different video planned, but nothing interesting really happened today. So unfortunately, yeah. But hopefully this has been a bit of an insight into who I am, and hopefully you can join me on this journey and find a bit more about me. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, all that, and take care. See ya.